Hi, my name is Lana Duncan Hartgraves, and I am the author of Just Shades of Brown. Being of multicultural descent, Just Shades of Brown was written by me in request to a dear friend's request about there not being enough positive talk about children and their different amounts of and attributes that we have as humans. We felt that the children you learn at a young age that we should be learning that we have different amount of browns in our skin and that we're truly more alike than different. My book actually not only celebrates similarities, but friendship as well. I pose this question to my students from the book. Why would you possibly let the best friendship of your life slip through your fingers based on looks? Just think about how you could be missing out and all the things you're missing out on. This concept could be applied not only to ethnicity, but differing attributes, height, weight, looks in general as well. My book begins with a little girl, and she's being bullied at school. We all know what it's like to be bullied. So I thought taking that route would be a good way to connect with almost everybody. Her grandmother tells her a story about how she became friends with another little girl. I'm not going to say anymore. I really want you to read my book, but I will tell you there's a small twist at the end. This storyline is relevant today, and the research has shown this. Recent research is also showing that children as young as 6 months recognize racial differences, and by 2.5 years old, children have already started developing certain biases. What we need to do is a positive, loving reinforcement that we are all humans and we're more alike than different. Research tells us that we're all the same, but it doesn't. They're finding that telling a child that doesn't necessarily work. But teaching them how we are alike makes a greater impact. So young children can see the difference and wonder why, and I'm there to give you the tools to address this in a kind and thoughtful manner. All right? The reason for my lesson, this is what, I also have a lesson that I teach with this that goes into the classrooms. It can be taught to students by me, or it can be taught by 2 teachers. I am doing several workshops. I have started several workshops in my area, teaching ethnicity and how to teach the lesson. The lesson can be found on my website, and I will give you at the end. What I'm doing is going to show you right now how the simple lesson works. First of all, after the story, there is a lesson in the story that talks about doing portraits. And the portraits are about each other or yourself. And what you have to do is you have to try to make your skin color using just 3 primary colors, which are blue, yellow, and red. You cannot make your skin color without those colors, okay? All of them are just varying different. And what it shows that our skin is extremely close in color, all right? So what I'm gonna do is show you how to do this, okay? Taking your 3 colors, you're gonna take and you're gonna mix all 3. And just what you start doing is start getting different amounts. Now, I am expediting this because I don't have that much time. Hi, now I'm going to show you how you can get the skin color to make the lesson make sense to the kids. What we're going to do is you cannot make skin color, and a lot of people and children don't know this. You have to use the 3 primary colors, and everyone has a yellow undertone or a blue undertone. Okay, so what I do is I do this and I start, now I do have to add, I sometimes add just a touch of white if I want the color just lightened a little. And what you just keep doing is you get till you get the color you want. Now I did pre-mix this a little bit, this brown, but that's a really nice shade. If I wanted it a little darker, what I do is I add a little blue and I just keep adding until I get the color I want. So what the kids are gonna do now is they're just gonna keep doing this until they get the shade of their skin. And so they have to, all of them have to sit here and play around with it a little bit. They're going to realize that you cannot, it is not plausible to get a skin color without adding some type of brown. It will not work, okay? So what they can do is after they start getting the color, they can take and tap, oh, it's too light. And you just keep tapping and tapping on the back of your hand until you get the skin color, and you can then paint and make your portrait. Okay, that's a little closer, not quite, but it's getting closer, okay? And here's some portraits that they've done. These are not painted. These are another way to do it. It's pastel. They had to lay colors right over each other. These were not, I made them use the 3 primary colors to get the colors that they are. Okay, that's one. Here's another one. They had to use different browns and they had to blend it all together. Now, this person used the same amount of color as this person. This person didn't use as much brown, but all the colors are the same. So that way it'll get the point across to the kids that everybody is really closely related and everybody's pretty much the same. Okay? You can visit my website. My website is lanaduncanhartgraves.com or lduncanhartgraves.com that you'll see at the end. You can also visit my publisher, and we're more than happy to talk to you. My book is being sold at every major bookstore. It is at every single place you can look on the internet. It will be there. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm also looking for my second publisher for my second book. So if any publishers out there, I've gotten a couple of offers, but I am looking for the right person, an agent or a possible representation of some sort. So let me know. Everybody, have a nice day.